Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly Inspiral Gaming podcast. My name is Daniel Mendez, and I'm here with the co-founder of Inspiral Gaming, Robert Hodge.
Hey,
So I thought we'd kick off this interview with some rapid fire questions. Are you ready for that?
now I am.
Okay, perfect. Current favorite video game?
League of Legends.
Current favorite tabletop game?
Dead of Winter.
Board games or card games?
Both?
Okay. PC or console?
PC.
That or this?
Tough choice. This.
Okay. I mixed those up so that way I could try to catch you off guard on this take.
Aha.
Uh, it didn't work.
Yeah.
You're still on fire. So let's get into it. Who are you and why should we care?
As you said, my name's Robert Hodge, and I co-founded Inspiral Gaming, and I love making games, so have fun. Have fun playing them.
Okay. So how did you get involved in making games?
I kind of always wanted to, and I'm a gamer, so I thought it'd be cool, and I just figured, what's stopping me? So I found out
Literally
it was nothing.
nothing.
Literally nothing was stopping me, so that's what I'm doing now.
Cool. Why did you create Inspiral Gaming?
Well, other than, I want to, I find it fun making games. I like picking apart things, dismantling games, and seeing how the mechanics, really work. Also, like any aspiring game designer, I want to create a legacy. I want to create a game that people talk to each other about and, have fun playing with each other on it. And it's something that lasts a long time, if not indefinitely. I want to be a part of that industry.
So, like 1,000 years from now, you want people to be playing Inspiral Gaming games.
Yeah. Like Julius Caesar, but the game.
Oh, yeah, of course. The actual Julius Caesar didn't end very well.
Right. But everyone knows about it.
Well, that's true. What do you bring to the table that you think other gaming companies are lacking?
Passion for the players. I want players to think, and I want them to feel like their money is being well spent, like an investment on their self, rather than just some company.
Sounds good. Your first game is Dimension Door. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, Dimension Door is a computer game that will throw the players into a malevolent mansion where they'll have to do whatever it takes to survive, which might include killing their friends.
Everybody loves killing their friends.
Like, who doesn't, right? But this mansion, it isn't any normal mansion. It actually resides in a pocket of space that's common among multiple parallel universes. It basically acts as like a limbo or a gateway to all of the universes, where everything within it can interact with each other. So it kind of explains why the rooms seem to move and the various creatures that exist are in it. So it's this intergalactic chaos conglomerated in a single space in the form of a mansion. So there's a whole backstory to this within Lysander's journal, but Dimension Door, the game, takes place in the aftermath of the events that take place in Lysander's journal.
Okay, so Lysander's Journal kind of acts as a prequel to the game.
Yeah, kind of a prequel and the lower canon, in a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I mentioned this was your first game from Inspiral Gaming, but have you created other games before?
Yeah, I've dabbled. I've made board games and card games, all just play testing or having fun or nothing in development really. Yeah.
Okay. So if your previous games were board games and card games, why is this a video game?
So, Dimension Door was actually originally a board game. When I first started creating it, I had a board and I had various rooms that could move around, and it started off as a board game, and it actually kind of keeps that feeling into the computer game. So the reason we put it on a computer, though, a couple reasons. Simple math sucks, and when you have a lot of it, no one wants to do that. So the computer will do it for you. Also, the most important thing is actually vision and secrecy. The two go hand in hand, really. So you can't really hide a room if from someone else's vision if you're playing it on a board game, unless you for some reason just cover it up or something. So that's the advantage of using a computer.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to have like 5 people who are playing the game, but have to be in like different rooms of an actual house, so
Yeah.
they can't.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. So
Yeah,
we just ported it to a computer instead.
you'd have to own a mansion to play the game in the mansion.
And you'd have to actually literally kill each other. So you could only play once. So that's no fun. I want replayability in my game, so
Yeah, you don't want like a Jumanji situation going on.
that would be interesting though.
Yeah. Thoughts for the future. Speaking of thoughts for the future, do you have any plans to kind of bring some element of this back to a tabletop game?
Um, no plans. I have thought about it a lot. Card games in particular. Be interesting to see, how a 1v1 card game might work for this.
Okay. Yeah, that could be interesting. So let's talk about the monster of the week. We did a post on Monday that showed the Aether Snake, or Ether Snake, however you want to pronounce it.
Ether Snake.
Tell us a little bit about the Ether Snake.
The Ether Snake is just a large snake that's actually capable of short-range teleportation.
Okay, that kind of explains what's going on in that artwork there, because you can kind of see
Yeah, the little portals.
the portals and the snake body in the back with the head lunging out at you. We've talked a little bit about this. You've said that your monsters are usually inspired by some kind of myth or something. So what inspired the Ether Snake?
The coatl, actually. The Ether Snake is kind of a different take on the flying snake concept, which is what a coatl is. So a normal snake can jump at incredible speeds, and this snake just happens to be able to create portals and pretty much attack from anywhere. So, put those two together, and that's a scary combination.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary. I don't like normal snakes, so I don't imagine I would like a snake with teleportation. Will we be interacting with the Ether Snake in Dimension Door, or what's its role in the game?
So, the Ether Snake, and many of the monsters that you'll face in the game, so the answer is yes, you'll face it in the game. But like many of the monsters you'll face in the game, they're actually just like the players. They're trapped in the mansion. They happened upon it one way or another because of this, these linked parallel universes. So the players and the creatures here are all just trying to survive or escape. And if you happen to be in the same room in there, in the mansion, then, one of you is making it out alive.
So you're suggesting that we can't just befriend the Ether Snake and walk out together?
I find it very improbable that might happen.
But not impossible.
Not impossible. Not impossible.
Okay.
Maybe
Challenge accepted.
Maybe something in the future might suggest the control of monsters, particularly the Ether Snake. Yeah.
Okay. On a scale from Jaws to Cthulhu, how afraid should I be of this monster?
I don't know where this falls on that scale. I'm not too familiar with it. But I would probably say Freddy Krueger. Because he exists, but you never know if he'll strike until it's too late.
Okay. A little bit scarier than Jaws. Not quite the Lord of Terror and Insanity.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'd like to conclude this interview with a question for our community. If you could add a monster to Dimension Door based off any myth, what would it be and why? You can let us know in the comments below or on any of our social media pages, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That'll be it for this week. So thanks, Robert, for talking with us about the game and about yourself.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, you kind of had to do it, but I appreciate it either way.
Yeah,
All right, we'll catch you guys next week.